Customer is looking to have their backyard patio replaced with bluestone. So currently it's made out of Chilton, and the Chilton is actually in decent shape. One of the few times that I would say that I will give a credit for the stone that they have in place here. So I told them that it would have to be clean, and there's the labor of getting it out. But I would be fine with giving a credit for this particular Chilton. It's not too large of pieces. It shouldn't be too hard. We have to take it out anyway, so may as well salvage it. All right, so I told them that because they're going to want some of it. So what they're going to do is they're going to take what they want, and what I'd like to give them is a price per square foot of what will give them as a salvage cost. So I've got the total square footage right now, and what we'll measure when we first get here and say that they've got X amount of square feet left. This is what we'll give you as a refund or for the salvaging of it. Okay. All right. So the patio is pretty straightforward. The only thing is that they said that they built it and there's class 5 and sand underneath it. So what I said is that we need to at the very least get the sand out of there. So we're going to bid to take out the sand and at least just maybe an inch or so of the class 5 so that we can put some 3/4 inch clear down underneath it to help with drainage, because they're concerned because they get stuff growing in the joints, and of course the sand in class 5 is going to be what causes that. So if we can get the sand out and at least a little bit of the class 5, that'll actually help us, because this is an all manual job. Not having to bring in all the crushed rock, and I'll show you the entryway in just a moment. But not having to bring all that stuff in and out is going to keep the cost down at least a little bit. All right, so we've got the patio, pretty straightforward. The only difference of what's currently here is that they have this walkway right here that goes to the fence over here. We're going to square this off. We're going to take this out, and we're actually going to we're going to do a bid to rebuild this wall here and the walls along here, but this is just going to go straight across right here. We're not going to have a path here anymore. So let's talk about the walls. We've got walls that are along that go from here across and here across and here, and a small return over there. So the bulk of it is 7 inches tall, except for this wall over here is 9 inches tall. So we're going to bid to do 3 to 4 inch road Chilton. I did say that we would give them a very small credit for this Chilton, but it will be a flat cost as opposed to, so I said maybe a couple $100 max. But it's going to take a lot of time to get it out. So either way, it shouldn't be too much for it. So we've got a wall over here. It's a little planter thing. And we're going to do the walls as a line item in general, because they were thinking of doing that Cortana steel stuff. So just so that they can see what the price is. Now, I do have a step here as well. It's 7 feet wide and 4 feet deep, and we're going to do Chilton risers and bluestone treads for this. It's 7 inch tall step for whatever it's worth. Finally, I've got on the side of the patio here, they put in this little, I'll call it a retaining, it's more like edge rock. We're going to do the same thing. It's just to help to keep the crushed rock in place, because as you can tell, it goes down extremely fast. I am standing level with the window in that house over there. In the window in that house, just to kind of give you an idea of how much the grade changes going all the way down there. So we're going to put in 4 to 5 inch Chilton along the side here, but we're going to flush it down so it's level with the bluestone, so it doesn't create a tripping hazard. As far as access, so this is the way in and out. It's not too bad. You see, it's not that bad of a in and out, but it is going to be manual to come up and down this way. So it's not a terribly steep hill. It is a hill, but it's not terribly steep, and especially if we're only taking out sand and bringing in a little bit of crushed rock, that should be just fine. So flexible timing, very nice couple. So, all right.